Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Praveena's Passions. In this video, I'd like to share how I decorated our Ammavaru for Varalaxmi Vratam. This is our Ammavaru and this is our decor. In this video, I'd like to share how I decorated our Ammavaru and draped the saree. I was doing it for the first time, the puja and also the saree draping for the first time. I picked a 9 yards saree so that I can get lot of pleats, and I spread the saree on the floor and slowly putting the pleats one over the other, taking the time to do it, and it has to be done evenly, and each pleat should be of equal length. So I'm adjusting it and slowly doing it. These pleats are done until almost 3/4 of the saree. Then I put clips to the two ends. This is the side where there was no pallu. I started on the opposite side of the pallu, and I am putting a clip in between and to the other end also. After putting the clips, and I am further doing some more pleats because this is a 9-yard saree and it required lots of pleats. Lots of pleats could be made out of the saree. So I readjusted the clips. It's a very silk saree, so I was able to pleat it easily. It was a soft silk saree. After pleating 3/4 like that, then I took the pallu part and started doing longitudinal pleats. The long pleats, just as we do for the pallu usually for the saree draping. Adjusting the pleats. Using the saree itself by folding it as I am showing, and I put a pin at the end so that it stays in place. It's a safety pin, and I went further down adjusting all the pleats. As I am showing. This is done the same way as we do for any saree draping. Now my saree is ready. Now it is ready to be pleated. Now I am making the hands for the goddess. As I did not plan, I had to make it in the last minute. So I made these hands out of cotton cloth and cotton. I traced my hand and on a cotton cloth, making into 4 folds, and cut the hand and stitched 2 hands and put cotton inside, and then stitched it around it, and cut long pieces of cloth in order to make the arms, and stitched both of them separately, added cotton inside, and then to create those bends I stitched the hands in the positions as I am showing, and also had to stitch on the back of the hand so that it stays in place. So that way the hand is more stiffer. Then I made some rangolis using acrylic paints. Overall, I was happy with the look. And now I will attach these hands to the goddess. I took a brass pot, a smaller one, and put a collatum stick to it, and then draping the blouse piece to it, attaching with safety pins and threads as needed, attaching the arms I made to it. I later on realized I should have used a scale instead, because the shoulders were much broader than what I wanted them to be. And now I am tying the sari. I put a big steel vessel and put some water in it, and I put this brass pot inside, and I am trying to tie the sari to it. And before tying the sari, I secured the brass pot to the steel vessel using a double-sided tape, but you could use a double-sided tape, but I did not have it, so I just used a regular tape. And now I am tying this sari tightly, very tightly, as much tightly as I can, using a lace or any kind of thread you have. You can use. Initially I took right side longer than the left side, but then I realized my idea was to create 2 layers of pleats, but that didn't work out, so I had to adjust it to get 2 even sides, right and left side same. This is just that I got the sari which I showed how I pleated. I got it around that steel pot as I was showing, and then I adjusted 2 sides to be even, and then tied that thread as tightly as I can. And now I'm adjusting all the pleats so that they come out evenly. If needed, I use few pins, but mostly it is the adjustment using the hands. I covered the central area and put some pins in the central area so that it looks neat. And then took the pallu and put the pallu around the goddess's arms as I am showing. The other side, I wanted to create the same look as we wear the sari usually, so I was adjusting the pleats in the same way, and this is the final look of the sari I got. And then I put the artificial hair braid. This is the goddess face my husband got from Indian store, but I wanted to modify it so that it looks better than what it already is. For that I used acrylic paints. I used skin tone, and I am putting the paint on the goddess face. After painting using the skin tone paint, I tried to enhance the goddess features. For that I use black paint and redo the eyebrows, eyelashes, eyes, the black part of the eye, and the lipstick, and I am putting some enhancements on her crown. Put some lace also on her crown. I cut some lace and attached it. And I am doing a nose ring around her nose. That gives a very nice look to the goddess. For that I am using a small piece of lace which already had some glue to it, so I am able to attach the lace directly. And to this nose ring I am putting a nose chain which goes from the nose to the ears. I pick a blue color so that it looks good. I did not have any other colors with me anyway. That lace also had glue, so it fixed well. And did another small nose ring on the other side. I was adding the garlands on top of her head to enhance her look. So this is before and after. This is the final look of the goddess. I was very happy with the way she turned out. I decorated her using some jewelry and some bangles. This is the overall look. Hopefully you all like it too. I thoroughly enjoyed making the goddess. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any questions or comments.